Before I became a real estate agent right here in the city of Enugu, I used to think that real estate is for a particular set of people, that you need to have a lot of money before you can invest in real estate. Not until I bought my first property. I now realized that real estate is the smartest way to grow your money, secure your future, build generational wealth, and make your money work for you. I bought my first property for 950,000 naira, and within 3 months, it appreciated to 1.5 million naira. That is over 50% return on investment within 3 months. Tell me which bank or which investment will give you that kind of return on investment. In this video, you will understand why you need to invest in real estate, and you also know why people are investing massively in real estate here in Nigeria. The number one reason why people invest in real estate is that real estate appreciates over time. An investor told me a story of how he bought a land in a fast developing location here in Enugu State. He bought the land in 2010 for 1.8 million naira. And as of this 2025, that is 15 years later, land is now worth 25 million naira. That is over 1,200 return on investment. He was telling me that if he knows that he could have bought at least 2 plots then, by now he will sell one and use the other one to develop the other. When he invested in that property, he was even skeptical about investing there. He was saying that that place was bush, that when is he going to develop, that he was surprised. And being that it was his first property, he regretted not buying at least 2 properties there. So last year we began to sell Owo, 1.5 million naira registered land in Owo. Currently, as of this year 2025, you cannot get a 1.5 million naira registered land in Owo. A registered land in Owo now costs between 2.5 million naira and 3.5 million naira. That my client, being a smart investor, he bought 1 acre, which is 6 plots, and he bought it at the rate of 1.5 million naira. Before 1 year, it's not even up to 1 year, that land has appreciated to 3.5 million naira. That is over 100% return on investment. He's had extra 2 million naira to his property. So real estate appreciates over time. Before you invest in any location, you should ensure that that location has a potential of high return on investment. So in my next video, we'll be discussing how we know an area that has a high potential of high return on investment. The second reason why you need to invest in real estate is because real estate gives passive income. What is passive income? Passive income is that money that keeps on coming into your account every day or every month or yearly without you actively working for that money every day. But you have actually do the work once by buying a land or building a house for rent or building a shop for rent. So that money keeps on working for you. For example, now, if you buy a land and build a house and rent it, either it's a residential building or shops that you built and you rent it out, that money that your tenant is paying you, either monthly or yearly, is passive income. Because we are not actively working for that money. Your property is just there generating that money for you. You can even get alerts when you are sleeping. So that is passive income. Unlike now, you are going to your business. If you are a salary earner, you are going to your office every day. That is active income. Because if you did not go to work, you won't receive your salary. But in passive income, you are not actively working. You just do the work once, build that house once, and for generation to generation, that land keep on increasing in value. That house keep on increasing in value. Just 2 years ago, our landlord increased our house rent. And it's not like he has any maintenance on the property. He told us that it is what is obtainable in that neighborhood. And he was right. His property is one of the most affordable property you can get in our area right now. He did not do any maintenance on the property. He did not build anything inside the property. The property keep on appreciating. and he might come up in the next 2 years or 3 years and say that he's increasing his rent again. If you have that kind of property that gives you a passive income, you don't need to worry about your children's school fees. You can even use part of the money and also invest in another property and also buy more properties. You can use this to pay your expenses, other expenses, or even put it back into your business if you are doing business. If you have enough property that generates passive income for you, you can even retire early, because there's no need of stressing yourself, since when you are in a month or in a year, you are sure of this kind of amount of money. Even when you are no more on this earth, your children, your great-grandchildren will still be benefiting from that property. Tell me which other investment that your great-grandchildren can be benefiting from, if not real estate. The third reason you should invest in real estate is because real estate hedges your money, that is, protects your money against inflation, which is the major issue or major challenge we are facing in Nigeria right now. Inflation simply means that the price of things are going up. The price of fuel, food, house rent, the price of everything is typically going up. But real estate hedges your money against this inflation. As of May this 2025, Nigeria's inflation is about 22.9%, which is approximately 23% inflation. Last year it was over 30%. It just came down this year to 23%. Now, if you have one money in the bank last year, that means the purchasing power of that money has reduced from 1 million to 770,000. So for every 1 million naira you kept in the bank, you are losing 230,000 naira to inflation in Nigeria. Instead of you leaving that money in the bank and it's losing value, why not invest it in real estate? And at least the money will not be reducing in value, it will be appreciating. The first reason you should invest in real estate is because real estate helps you build generational wealth. That property that you left for that children, or you left for that your grandchildren, it will enable them not to start life from scratch. They will have a property that they can hold on to while they are building their own wealth. You are not just buying a land for only yourself. The land you are buying now will be there in the next 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, that you pass to the next generation. You are leaving a legacy for them. So whenever they see that land, they see that this is the land that our grandmother or our grandfather built. It keeps your name going, like it keeps your name alive in their mind. They will never forget you from generation to generation, because you left a legacy for them. You have written your name in a golden pen in their hearts, because you left some form of inheritance for them. This is how families break out from cycle of poverty. If you want your children, your great-grandchildren, or your grandchildren to enjoy a good life, invest in something that they can inherit today. Invest in real estate. Fifth and the final one is that real estate gives you security and stability. You have peace of mind when you have your own land. Think about this now. So when you have your own land or you have your own house, no landlord will ask you to move out or will give you quick notice. A landlord can wake up now and say that he wants to sell his house. There's nothing you can do about it. He gives a maximum of 6 months notice for you to look for another place. Even when a landlord gives you a quick notice, you can go and do something, even if it's a 2-bedroom bungalow or 3-bedroom bungalow. If you have the money, you can actually do it there. And you know that you are living in your own house. No landlord will come tomorrow and tell you that he has sold the house or that he has increased the rent, because many people have to pack out. I know some people that packed out in a house because the landlord increased rent. Even if you lose your job, your business is down or something, you can fall back to something. You can sell one of your properties, you can sell one of your lands if you have many investments. But if you don't have any investment to fall back to, what will you not sell? A client of mine told me a story of one man, one of their business colleagues in the market. This man has the money to invest in real estate. When they show him a location, he said that it's far, it's this, it's bush. When will that place develop? Not until that man has a problem in business and he doesn't have any property to fall back to. That's how that man was out of business. But those locations that he was saying that it's bush, those locations has now developed to be a beautiful city now. And even that man now cannot even afford to buy land in those locations now. So I know of many families that survived because they had a property to sell when they had issues. What if they did not invest in those properties at that time? So the thing about real estate is that you have to start with what you can afford. Many of us, our problem is that we want a already developed area where people are living, but can you afford it? Don't wait until you have the money to invest in 10 million naira property or 100 million naira property. Start with what you can afford first. Also, real estate company run instrumental payments. You must not wait to gather all the money once, because the land will keep on appreciating. The land we sold 1.5 million naira last year is not even up to a year. It's currently 3.5 million naira. Some clients that bought in that land that time, they paid an initial deposit, and even if the land was increasing, it did not affect them because they were on instrumental payment. They made the move. So don't wait until you gather all the money. Start with an initial deposit and invest in that property, and you will not regret it. Invest right. The most important thing about real estate is that you should invest right. Invest in strategic locations. Invest in area that has potentials, that has government projects coming in there, that has great potentials. And I'm betting you that real estate is the sweetest kind of investment that you can ever think of. The truth is that whether you are ready to invest now or not, land will keep on appreciating. Land will be cheaper than the price it is today, because they are not making more of lands. The same experts of land 2,000 years ago is the same experts of land that we have now. They are not making more of lands. But every year, you are giving birth in different hospitals. So the best time to buy a land is to start now. Start with that location you can afford. We have many amazing locations now in Enugu that you can start investing in. Thank you so much for watching this video. I so much appreciate you. If you found this video helpful, kindly like this video, share, and kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you won't miss any episode of those real estate educational videos. If you have any questions or if you have any inquiries you want to make about real estate investments here in Nigeria, especially here in Enugu State, Nigeria, kindly reach me on the number on the screen. I will be here to guide. If you have any question, you can also drop it in the comment section. If you want to invest here in Enugu State, we have amazing registered and genuine properties that you can start with an initial deposit here in Enugu State. Always remember that your future is better when you build it today. Keep investing in real estate, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you and have a nice day.